Welcome everybody to a Batrep from Amsterdamned Wargaming this time. We're here with the Drubinator and the Panda. Say hi, Panda.
Hi, Panda.
Hello. We've got a game of Knights versus GSC for you today. 2,000 points, 10th edition, coming to you recorded from a cabin in the woods.
Yes.
The mission that we're playing today, we drew Hammer and Anvil, so deployment along the sides of the board. Scorched Earth, so you get to burn one of your objectives.
Burn them.
And Vox Static. So we already deployed, we just need to do the roll off, but first let's go over the armies.
Hey everyone, just a quick rundown of my Imperial Knights list today.
It'll be very quick because it's not a lot of models.
It'll be very quick because there's not a lot of models. Here on this left flank for me, we've got two armigers. They've got thermal cannons, chain things, and stubbers.
Chain things.
Chain swords. I don't know what they're called. What's it? Reaper Chain Cleaver.
Yeah, Reaper Chain Cleaver.
Standing behind them like a chill dude covered in a little bit of paint and probably some dust is my Knight Crusader. He's armed today with a Gatling cannon, rapid fire battle cannon, stubber, and another stubber. So he's got some guns. His ability is if he stands still, he gets sustained hits.
Right.
Very nice. And if he gives a bondsman ability, you can give it to one of these fellas, and then they both hit on 2+. The bondsman and the guy.
Nice.
He's got an enhancement to make objectives sticky, and he's just within 3 inches of this objective, so it's going to be sticky.
Look at these objectives.
Right? It's dope looking, close up on that.
Objectives.
Available soon via our contests.
Yes.
Once we hit those likes,
And
shares, subscribes, we'll be there. Hiding out behind this ruin at the back, we have a Helverin. Just one solitary Helverin, double auto cannon, and a stubber. I had 5 extra points, so I put him instead of an armor.
Sure.
Chill dude. Just gonna hang out there for a bit and move around. You may see on top of the building here, this is my version of Hector Rex, Sir Hector from Canis Rex. He's stood next to the very knight Canis Rex. As you can see, the paint job is straight from the box. The weapons are fully WYSIWYG. Oh,
Yep,
magnets. Yeah. He's only got one fist now. So that's Canis Rex. Just in front of him, we see I'm fully abusing the new towering rules. Just get a bit of extra height on top.
Smart.
This
Pro tactics.
this is a Knight Warden. His special ability is gets devastating wounds against everything that's not a monster or a vehicle on his chain cannon.
Oh, got a lot of those.
Well, on everything actually, so including his stubbers. And his bondsman ability, so he picks a knight in the command phase, an armature, and he gives them -1 damage. He gets -1 damage himself. The enhancement I've given him is to pick 2 armatures. So there'll be 3 knights running around with -1 damage. One thing I didn't mention, him and the Crusader both have the Iron Storm missile pod. I think that's the right one that fires outside of line of sight. Yeah, that's the one.
Yep. And then behind there, there's 2 more.
Just 2 more armatures.
Right.
With their Reaper chain cleavers and thermal spears and stubbers on top.
Alright, that's it. 2,000 points a night.
Bang on.
We'll be right back with GSC. Sweet. So, 2,000 points of GSC. I'm just going to run through the stuff on the table first. So we got 5 bikes with a mining laser, a grenade launcher, and that's it.
Mine, that looks like a heavy flame.
No, that's a mining laser.
Okay.
Have you never seen mining lasers, Chris?
Evidently not.
Okay. Well, that's a mining laser. Okay. If you ever come across someone who tries to convince you that it's not, he's lying. 10 aberrants with Biophagus in there. The Biophagus I've given the enhancement Inscrutable Cunning, so that's why they're a little bit more to the front than usual. Then back here I have a lone little Sanctus, a lone operative, guarding my home field and maybe popping out some shots. Behind the wall there's my Warlord. It's a Nexus in a unit of 10 Neophytes with a banner, 2 seismic cannons and 2 Webbers. They'll probably be chilling out over there, trying not to get killed the entire game. Then here, there's another 5 identical bikers to the previous ones. And then behind this wall over here, 10 Genestealers. Shout out. Shout out. 10 Genestealers. That's the stuff that starts on the table. Then in reserves, it's everything on this little tray here. So it's hard to divide them into clear.
Just point.
Yeah.
Point at the tray.
Point at the tray. In there's 3 units of 20 neophyte hybrids, all with 4 seismic cannons. 2 units have 4 Webbers, and 1 unit has 4 grenade launchers, because that's stuff I have WYSIWYG. All with a banner.
Like the mining lasers, you mean?
Yeah, that's the only thing. Then I have 1 unit of 10 acolytes with 4 heavy mining weapons and all hand flamers in a banner. 1 unit of 10 acolytes with 4 demo charges in a banner and 4 flamers, and then 1 unit of 5 with 2 demo charges, flamers, and a banner. And then in those units, spread out, you have 1 locust, which goes with the close combat acolytes, an icon ward, which goes 1 unit of 20 guys, and then a primus, which goes with the grenade launch unit of 20 guys. And that is my army. Terrain wise, we're doing everything as is. So all the buildings we're basically making little squares for the obscuring, even though in this game it's hardly going to matter. For Chris, that is. To me,
Also,
it matters.
you can also shoot me.
Yeah, fair enough.
You shoot me back.
And then I think... Oh yeah, so Chris is playing tactical.
Yep.
And we thought we might just give it a go for once to see what would happen if GSC were to go fixed objectives. Because in theory, we think they do rather well with it. So I went for bring it down and engage. We talked about going for behind enemy lines as well, but I think that engage might be easier to manage than behind enemy lines. And then bring it down, because obviously I'm playing knights.
Yep.
And that's it. I think we're down to a roll to see who gets first turn. Hey! It'll be the Genestealer Cults with the 6 to 4 for the Knights. So
Get used to this skull, people. Ruben rolls a lot of them.
A lot.
Because
I need to win.
Alright, we'll be right back after Genestealer's movement phase.
Yes, sir.
Cut.
So, quick recap of Genestealer Cult turn 1. It was a quick turn. I basically moved up the bikes over here to get me engaged. The Aberrants moved out of their hiding place over there. 4 charged a Helverin, and then rolled perfectly average to kill it.
How many wounds did they get?
A couple.
Tell me how many wounds they got.
Okay,
yeah.
14. And then these dudes stayed stationary to fire off some pot shots that didn't really do anything. That's GSC turn 1. Going into Knight's turn 1. Maybe we do draw your cards live and then...
Boop. Assassinate. Oh, nice. I
Assassinate.
can just kill this unit.
Yes, sir.
And defend stronghold, which
Alright.
is continue to hold mine at
Okay.
the end of your turn.
Great.
That seems like some
So
points.
we'll be back at the end of Knight turn 1.
Yes. Hey everyone, quick recap of my turn. Just pushed out a little bit with a few guys. The Wardens popped out here, retained within 12 of these 2 guys. The Crusader stayed where he was to get sustained hits. Canis Rex just tootled forward to cover the front of this objective. The Armiger moved around to get line of sight on the bikes on the right flank and also cover the back of this objective. And this Armiger stayed here to cover this objective and also cover the bikes if needed. Turns out he wasn't needed.
Nah.
So now there's no deep strike shenanigans directly onto my objective. He can't come 3 away, so I'm keeping my defend stronghold.
Tactics.
This Armiger pushed out and helped finish off some of these bikes over here. Yes, he did a really good job of finishing off the bikes over here to hold this objective. So I'm currently on 3.
Yep.
So I can afford to be knocked off 1 fairly easily. We'll see what happened. One thing you may notice as well is there was a big pile of aberrants here with the biophages. Yeah, they're gone now.
Yeah.
You invested some CP into them.
Yeah, for stealth.
And you continue to roll your disgusting amount of 6s, but this is night firepower. It does what it does.
Exactly.
They're gone, so that gets me assassinate for killing their biophages. But we're on to an interesting roll now. We rolled for the unit of bikes that died.
Yeah, so
they're not coming back.
Here, 4 Genestealers died over here, nothing too special.
Yeah.
But
we're going to roll off to see if the aberrant unit returns on a 4-up.
4-up,
Can
baby.
you do it this time?
Sure.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Hey! It's one of Ruben's patented sixes on the microwave dice. Available to purchase direct from Ruben's Etsy store. Guaranteed to roll sixes. We'll be back in a moment. Ruben's going to do a battle shock here. Yeah. We'll be back after the Genestealers movement and do a recap then.
Yeah, cool. So, recap of GSC turn 2. Still a lot of knights left on the board. Even though they tried their best, all my stuff came in here. Chris decided to overwatch a unit that was string between these two objectives here, like so. And then they all tried to take down this big boy. Managed to take out 14 wounds. 14 wounds. It just wasn't enough because of the -1 damage Chris put on him. Other than that,
14 wounds with 3 units is pretty good.
Yeah, that's alright.
It's pretty good.
We were
because if you had a 4th unit,
we're definitely noticing this week that seismic cannons aren't what they used to be. There's still a lot of play for them.
You think if you didn't do the -1 damage, he probably would have.
He probably would have died.
Probably would have died from 3 units a dude. I guess it's
all
right. Yeah, it's all right. The plan was there.
In terms of secondaries, I didn't score anything for bringing it down. However, this little guy was able to get me engaged together with.
Oh, listen. Yeah.
There's.
You did. Oh yeah.
5 dudes over here. Yeah.
Those boys.
Yes.
Just chilling.
And Chris drew capture enemy outpost and attempting target, and I chose to make this objective attempting target. The big knight became battle shock because he's too scared of all the little guys standing right in front of him.
Yes.
And that is about it. I think we're just gonna do knight turn 2, and we'll be right back.
Bye-bye. Hey guys, we're back at the end of Knight's turn 2. As you saw, I was able to clear away most of what was here, in fact all of what was here. The armature that was sat here came this way to make a charge on the unit back here. The Crusader stomped over to continue to hold this objective, and Canis Rex came forward and ended up charging the 6 remaining guys in the last unit. Crusader, absolute hero, took out a 20-man blob, this lone bike, and like 2 or 3 Genestealers by himself. I think it was 2 Genestealers by himself. That Helverin helped finish a couple more off. This Helverin made the character survived from this unit from all of Canis Rex's shooting. This guy made, I think it was a 9-inch charge, just able to get into him, and then consolidated there, which had the double effect of removing 2 blips and help and preventing Ruben from taking this unit and putting them back in the sky.
Yeah.
Because if he'd done that, he would have given me capture enemy outpost. What else? Oh, the Helverin started the action to burn my home objective.
Yep.
I'm just abandoning that, and I'm just pushing up the midfield now. I'm going to discard capture enemy outpost to try and draw 2 new cards next turn.
Yes.
And gain a CP.
At the end of GSC turn 3.
Yep.
Cut. End of GSC turn 3. Not what I was hoping for, really. So my last couple of units from reserve came in. 10 acolytes over there. Unfortunately, didn't make their charge. These 10 acolytes with 4 demo charges failed to kill this guy because of the -1 damage again. And then I tried my best to mop him up with this guy and the assassin back there. Wasn't able to. So he's still alive in 4 wounds. So it's highly likely that he'll just pick up this and this blip, which I couldn't really put any further from the knights when I put them down. But he should be able to make it. And then my Abrams came from over here, charged the armature that was over here, and got me some points for bringing it down.
Yep.
Genestealers moved out to get engaged together with those guys. So that's another 4, but I think the Knights are going to run away with the game at this stage.
Well, we're going into my turn. I did my battle shocks. I gained a CP. This guy failed his battle shock, so that helps a little bit. This guy passed again. So luckily I do get the 10 primary.
Yeah.
And then, this one completed to burn. So now is the turn. I just push forwards.
Exactly.
And we'll see what's left at the end of my turn.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Welcome back, everybody. Little recap of Knight's turn 3, bottom of round 3. As you can see, I was able to pick up most of the remaining forces. the Aberrants did survive. Canis Rex failed his charge. Unfortunately, there was 2 CP for a reroll, which I again failed.
Yeah.
This is what it is. They have started moving, but we just wanted to recap here quickly. Crusader did the business, move forwards, so Ruben now has a blip in my backfield, which I can't get to. I think even with I need like a 6 or a 5 to actually get there with my over rotation.
Yeah, we measured out these blips, and it's hard for Chris to get there.
For both of these guys, like this guy could advance across, but it's Ruben's turn now, and
the assassin can go over here and block him.
The assassin can just walk in front of him and stop it, which is quite cool. So we think these aberrants are going to kill that armiger.
Yep.
Checks out. These guys are just going to try and plink some wounds off him, see if they do a bit of damage.
Yep.
And then, I got my behind enemy lines for 3 points. And I got overwhelming force because I killed the guys, the neophyte unit was on this objective. And that's that.
That's that.
That's that.
We'll get back to you at the end of GSC turn 4 to see where we're at.
See where we're at.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
So, end of turn 5, guys. We skipped ahead a little bit because it was a lot of dice rolling.
Not a lot.
Not a lot of exciting
Not
stuff.
a lot of exciting stuff, no.
So, to recap what happened, in my turn...
Should we do my turn 4?
Yeah, so your turn 4.
I gained Storm Hostile objective. Canis moved over here, took this objective and killed the aberrants that were in combat with this fella, which also helped me get no prisoners from them and the 2 characters that I killed in the backfield here.
Yes.
Ruben brought down some blobs.
Some neophytes over here, which I stringed to the my home field.
Yeah. So 3 units of neophytes came down here.
Yeah.
And then a unit of 10 acolytes came down in the back here.
Yes, sir.
With a bunch of split fire from me because I was just trying to optimize stuff. I ended up killing a load of these boys. Which was fine.
Yeah, it brings us to my turn 5.
Actually, it was turn 5.
I moved the remnants of a unit over here to get my engage, and then I was lucky enough to kill 1 big knight in the end of my turn 5 with the remaining forces that I had to my disposal. But it was neither here or there, because in your turn 5...
My turn 5, I drew engage on all flanks and cleanse.
Yeah, this little guy rinsed this objective.
Oh yeah, he burnt it last turn, and then so him and the other armature just moved forward to cleanse these 2.
Yeah.
This Crusader stepped back for engage, Canis Rex stepped forward for engage, and this armature just moved over here for engage. I didn't need to shoot any of the guys left.
And that's it.
That is that. I couldn't burn any more objectives because that's finished in my next command phase.
Yeah.
So couldn't have done that. One last. It was a good little game.
Yes, definitely. It brings us to a final score of 85 for Chris, because he missed out on 5 or 95 to battle ready, but missed out on 5 in his primary for not being able to rinse the last objective or burn it. To 52 to me, because I just missed out on some secondaries and primary mainly. I think GSC, they
definitely
have a lot of play into knights, but you need to, as we said, like we noticed that a couple of the weapons that used to be really good for GSC now feel a little bit lackluster in some cases, especially the old seismic cannon.
They did all right. They did the business, but because you're incentivized to be in rapid fire range, you're incentivized to be within 12. All of a sudden, you're really close to an army like Knights that just wants to be pushing into the middle.
Yep.
So, and with these shooty Knights, like this Crusader picked up a unit on his own. The Warden who died picked up most of a unit on his own. In fact, I think he did pick up a full unit on his own. And Canis Rex is just, he's overwatching for free every turn, or you've acted it so 1 CP. And is using the stratagem, what was it called? Let me see. Thunder Stomp. Canis Rex comes in. 1 Imperial Knight from your army, selected to fight. He cannot target monster or vehicles, but all melee weapons equipped have devastating wounds. And so 5 attacks hitting on 2s with critical hits on 5s and devastating wounds. Each one 9 damage. Does pretty good at killing 5 aberrants.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So yeah, that's the game concluded, and we hope to see you at the next one.
Definitely. Well, this is like a tester of a new format for us.
Yeah.
Let us know any feedback.
Exactly.
How you feel it went, if you'd like us to be a bit more concise, or if you think we should cover something that we haven't currently covered, please let us know, hit us up. Drop us a message on IG or Facebook. Please like and share on YouTube, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mates. We're going to try and grow our stream, at least in the Netherlands, and keep providing you good content throughout the start of 10th edition.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to add, Ruben?
No, just to everybody watching at home, thank you for watching, and we hope to catch you on the flippity flop.
See you later.
Bye. Cut.